Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hi everybody, hello. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacey YouTube craft class number 659. Hey everybody, hey. I hope you are having an amazing weekend so far. I'm trying to think, for me, if you're watching this class during the premiere, which is at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom, my Saturday has just started. If you're watching this during the premiere, it's 8 a.m. here in California. But if you're over the pond, across the pond, over in Europe, well, it's 4 p.m. You guys are swinging into your Saturday evening, so I hope you are having an amazing weekend thus far. Now, my Saturday with Stacey classes are full length, they're technique based, they're commercial free until I retire, and then I'm monetizing everything, but until I retire, they're commercial free. And they really are a class that is for all levels of crafter, the newest card maker, the newest creative, to the most experienced. I try to bring in products that you might not have seen before or heard about, or companies you've never heard of before, and incorporate products you may already have in your crafty stash. So, or at least something very similar to. You may not have the exact thing I'm using, but you may have something that's like, oh, I think I can use that instead. And this really is a teaching class. Yes, of course, we're a retail store. We're a for-profit retail store. I had to make payroll every Friday. Payday, actually, I'm filming this on Friday, so payday was today. But more importantly, if you teach a man to fish, he'll never go hungry. And if I can teach you to be confident in your creativity, well then, manufacturers will stay in business and retail stores will stay in business because you will want to continue your hobby. And that's the most important thing of all. Now, our retail store is here in Canyon Country, California, right on Soledad Canyon Road in the Taco Bell Plaza. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we have a small online store as well, which of course is open 24 hours. A lot of the products I have for you today, you may be able to find in another local retailer. So if you are blessed enough to still have a mom and pop shop where you can walk in and they know your name, or they want to know your name, well, we encourage you to shop with them first. And then if not, then we're here for you. Come on by. So, Hunkydory, Ecoline, I've got a deal that's part of the warehouse sale that I'm launching early for you. Oh my gosh. And the warehouse sale starts on Monday. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% off and more. Really, and more. So that starts Monday at 5 p.m. and goes through the whole month of June. That's an amazing event all into itself. But for today it is all about the Hunkydory and really taking some of this product to the next level. Before we get there though, I have Winner Chicken Dinner to talk about. And you have 3 opportunities every week to win something here from Scrapbooking Made Simple. And who doesn't want to win something? First opportunity is the sneak peek that I do the night before. So Friday nights, sometimes really late Friday nights, I put out a sneak peek of what the Saturday class is going to be. You have to find it on our YouTube channel. Just look under Shorts by Stacey. It's a playlist that we have right on our YouTube channel. So if you see it on Instagram or Facebook, head to our YouTube channel to post your comment. And all you have to do is, I show you a picture of my desk when it's clean. All you have to do is tell me what you see on my desk that you might like to win. If you are our lucky winner, we're going to send you a nice little gift. Then you have 2 chances to win here during this YouTube, during the premiere, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. During the premiere of this class, I will eventually say, I'm going to pick a winner. So if you're part of the live chat and you're posting away, Maybe I'll think of something to tell you to post, and sometimes I just let my mouse scroll on up. I just like fling my mouse on up and see where it drops. And that's our winner, and I announce it during this class. I won't be able to announce it. Well, I announce it on the live chat. I don't actually announce it because I'm taping this ahead of time so I can live chat with you. So that's the second way, is to be part of the live chat during the premiere. The third is to post a comment below. So there is a place for you to post a comment about this YouTube, and it can be anything from hey to hello to happy Saturday to had a great week this week, or it can be had a kind of tough week this week. Doesn't matter what you post as long as it's polite and friendly and kind. You post it and you go into the running for a $100 gift card. So the sneak peek gets you a nice little gift package from Scrapbooking Made Simple. The live chat gets you a nice little gift package from Scrapbooking Made Simple. And if you post in the comments, then you can have an opportunity to win $100. Now my classes are pre-recorded because I don't edit first, so I don't edit them. So it's almost like basically a live class, because what happens. It is what it is. I don't script them. There's nothing pre-made. We are crafting together. Can I have a cup of coffee? I really need one. You're sitting at your craft table and I'm sitting at my craft table, and we're just going to have a great time together, but I really do need that coffee. It would be really swell of you. So we just have a lot of fun, and I think that's what crafting and creativity is supposed to be about. Not stressful, not perfect, but fun and decompressing, and sometimes and sometimes and you'll see me do that. You'll hear me do that. If I'm so happy with something that I've done, I'll be like, and if I'm like, ooh, I'm not so sure about that, I'll be like, well, it's only paper. So before we get started for today, I do want to announce the winners that I have. Of course, the live chat winner is announced during the class, so I'm not going to announce them. The person from last week already knows they won, and if you're part of the live chat and you hang till the end, you might find that you're a winner today from the live chat. Our first winner is the assorted products. So this person posted a comment on the sneak peek, and they have won, the Creative Arts. Was that not beautiful? Creative Arts is gorgeous. They're out of Belgium. Oh, they are so swoon worthy. All right, so our first winner is Phyllis. She can see me trying to pronounce it. Popravsky? Phyllis Popravsky? I say it's Phyllis Popravsky. Hello, Phyllis. How are you doing today? You are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Well done, you. Congratulations, Phyllis. You have a prize package that will be coming out to you with goodies from YouTube number 658. I hope you enjoy what we send you. Now, I've already picked what's in the bag, so it's a nice little prize package. I hope you enjoy it. Our next winner is from posting a comment actually on the YouTube, and this person is winning a $100 online store credit. With the warehouse sale coming up, $100 can buy you $1,000 worth of products. You think I'm being funny, and I am not. If you shop well, you can take $100 and turn it into $1,000 worth of product if you shop well. It's that kind of sale. So our next winner is Leah. Leah Boozer. Hey, Leah, congratulations. Well done, you. Congratulations. Wahoo Kachoo. Talk about a great time to be a winner chicken dinner. You got it, girlfriend. So if you both are on the live chat right now, tell us you're here. Say, I'm a winner chicken dinner, and you will have so many people congratulating you. I'm so happy for the both of you. And then don't forget, be part of the live chat, because there'll come a point when I get close to showing you the finished samples, what the SMS and honorary SMS girls made. that'll say, okay, I'm gonna pick a winner. Quick, get your post in. Now we do have to do the winner chicken dinner dance for our friends because that's what we do. And they are our friends, and well, who doesn't like a little good vibe, right? So I kind of got to get into the swing of it. Sit up, ladies, sit up, gents. Come on now, we all know the song. Okay, I'm thinking of it in my head. I got to get into the beat. You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, catch you. For you. Congratulations to the both of you. You don't have to do anything to claim your prize. Well done, you. Enjoy. And all I can say is if you don't post, if you don't play, you can't win. So if you've never posted on the comments below, this might be your lucky week. You might find that I announced your name last week, or go look at that sneak peek. It is on our YouTube channel under Shorts by Stacey. You have an entire week to post your comment. We don't pick winners until the next Friday morning. We have a software that does it. Easy peasy, but you've got a whole week to get those comments in. So, all right, I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today. It's super good to see you. Again, Hunkydory, Ecoline, Katy Sue, and some product by, it's by Craft Smart. So I'm not sure if Craft Smart is a Michael's brand or a Joann's brand, or if it's just the name Craft Smart. It's by, I think, Decocolor. I've got such a great deal for you. It's such a smoking hot deal. I was gonna save it for the warehouse sale, but it just went really good with this, so we pulled it forward. It'll be part of the warehouse sale too, but it's really good for this. All right, I'm gonna tilt on down. We're gonna get started for today. I'll show you some samples, and then we'll dig on in. So I am my own camera person. We are very, very untech savvy here. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know lots of people have overhead cameras and front-facing cameras and backwards-facing cameras and people to help them. It's just me here. Just me. Look at how cute is this card. The card base, darling, with the lattice, the flowers. Wait till you see the flowers. So there's sample number 1. Sample number 2. Look at the foil on that wheelbarrow. Look at the foil and the flowers. Isn't that beautiful? They're so pretty. So there's sample number 2. I need to make sure that I put my pick a winner on the top of these. And then my last one. And I'll tell you who they're by at the end when I show them again. Look at the beautiful basket and then all of those flowers. It's gorgeous, right? These are just stunning. And wait till you see how easy peasy they are. So I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna put pick a winner so I don't forget, because sometimes I get literally to where I'm saying, okay, everybody, it's been good to see you, time to go. And I'm like, pick a winner. So let me talk to you about the bundles first and the product first, and then we're gonna dive into what we're doing. First off, we have an I Want It All. It's $69.98 on sale for $58.99. It is from Hunkydory. It has 2 packs of their Build-A-Bouquet 6x6 card fronts, but you're going to see me cut them down. It contains 36 card fronts, 12 are gold foiled, 12 are silver foiled, and 12 are black. They're in 250 GSM, and there is just a host of different styles in there. We're going to play with these. This is 1 pack of their Build-A-Bouquet. Then their second pack is their Vintage Petals Build-A-Bouquet card fronts. Again, 12 are gold foiled, 12 are silver foiled, and 12 are black. And you have everything from vases to stacks of books. It's just got a little something of everything in there. So if you've got 36 and 36, here you've got 72 card fronts ready to go. And they're called Build-A-Bouquet because then we have these 2 packs of, well, pre-die cut flowers. literally pre-die cut flowers. We're going to have to seal this one back up because it's going to go to somebody. But this has 48 pages of die cut flowers. 48 pages. And then you have a whole bunch of flowers that are just white that you can make yourself. Color them any way you want. So this is one of the Build-A-Bouquets. Then the vintage. So this is a vintage palette. In fact, I'll open these up just so you can see them. Or I'll open at least one of them up so you can see how they are. So this is the vintage palette. Same thing. Page after page of flowers. Only these have a very vintagey look to them. They're all with a printed paper polka dots and the colors are very rich and rustic. And again, page after page after page. And all you have to do is pop them out. You'll see. All you got to do is pop them out. Flower after flower after flower after flower, and then a whole bunch of white ones that you can color on your own. So let's pop this one open just so you can see. So you're going to, oh, isn't that beautiful? Pre-foiled. And then I have to turn it around. So you're going to get each design in a black, a silver, and somewhere a gold. Oh, and the gold. So each design comes black, silver, gold. And the black is just a matte black. The silver is a silver foil, and the gold is a foil. And they really are absolutely beautiful. So 2 packs like this, and both sets of designs are different. Now that's the I Want It All bundle. We do have limited quantity. I'm not even gonna try, I'm gonna leave that. I'll let the girls put it back. We do have limited quantities of open stock, but mainly it's all in the I Want It All bundle. The next thing we have for you is the Trellis Card Base Mega Buy. There are 40 cards and 40 envelopes in here. I want to tell you in advance, you are going to want to stand over a trash can when you open these. Trust me. So there are 4 different shapes of trellis card bases. They are 300 GSM. I want to say 300 GSM. Yes, 300 GSM. That's 200 pounds. They have matching envelopes to go with. They are pre-scored. And I'm gonna take so these pieces just kind of fall out, which is why you want to be over a trash can when you're doing them. Trust me on that. And they're pre-scored. And they have the matching envelopes. So there are 4 shapes in total. So we've got like a 5 by 5 square maybe. Yeah, maybe 5 by 5. I don't think it's 6 by 6. Could be. See, look at all you could save. I don't know what you're going to do with these. Make Scrabble board out of them. And then we have this shape. And you're going to get 10 of each shape for a total of 40 card bases. And the trellis is just so darling. So cute, right? Okay. And the last one is a slimline. I'll go in here later and get all of these out. I just want to give you an idea of what we're looking at. So that Mega Buy has 4 different shapes. And 10 of each with the matching envelopes. So we've got the I Want It All, which has the flowers and it has the pretty fronts. We've got the Mega Buy for you. We also have from Craft Smart, which I think is it could be Michael's or Joann's brand, but the company that made it was Decocolor. These are a wax paste, and they're not like a wax paste like stencil butter where you would put it through your stencil, and it's not like luster wax from Sizzix. You'll see it, but they retail for about $8.99, $8.98 each, something like that. $27.99 for the 3, and we're doing all 3 for $10. You get the rose gold, the gold, and the silver. All 3 for $10. This was supposed to be part of the warehouse sale, and we added it to this event because I just think they're going to work. They worked so perfectly with what we're doing. So, amazing product. The last thing I want to show you before we get started for today is the new paper from Katy Sue. It's called Forever in Bloom, and it's gorgeous. You know, we have been playing with the pretty pastels. We've been using the printed beautiful pastels, and we've been using the twin tones. Love the twin tones, where you get 2 sheets of dark, 2 sheets of light. These 2 perfectly matte together and match. These 2 perfectly matte together and match. These 2 perfectly matte together. And then you can incorporate the pretty pastels in with it as well. Now they have brought out Forever in Bloom, and it is just stunning. We're going to be using this today. So all 3 packs will be on sale. There is no I Want It All because I know many of you already have purchased this. It is 300 GSM as well, super, super heavy. And we're going to be playing with that today. In fact, I probably should have put it closer to me. All right, so that's what we've got. I wanted to walk you through that because I know some of it's very limited. And we're going to start at the beginning, which is just by making a simple card. I just want people to see that it doesn't have to be anything more than what it is. You don't have to, if you're just starting, you can take something like this and make something lovely. You really, truly can. So, I'm going to maybe decide, first off, I don't want it square because square costs more to ship in the US. So I'm gonna slim this on down. I wish it was as easy for me to slim on down as it was for that. So I'm just gonna slim it on down. Then I'm gonna bring over, well, let's take a look at some of the Forever in Bloom. So they all have a printed, beautiful floral or script type on the paper. The colors are magical and everything works with, see, you've got the light and the dark here. So these 2 can matte together. The pinks can matte together. Look at how beautiful the blues matte together. It is a magical set of paper, and they've done such a beautiful job. There are 24 sheets. There's 12 different colors. You get 2 of each color, and everything coordinates. So maybe we use some of this. I'm trying to think. I only have bright beads. Bright bling. Let's take the pink. And then there's going to be a lighter shade of pink. And then that on top. All right, it's a start. And all I'm gonna do is matte. Do I wanna go this one? And then that one? Oh, that's very pretty. Yes, I do. I wanna go darker than lighter, and I'm not gonna do anything more than make a simple, easy card. So let's grab some Stacey tape, which is my double-sided adhesive. Love my double-sided adhesive. It is stronger than most double-sided adhesives. It's heat resistant. Comes in oodles of sizes, crazy affordable, and will hold paper and glitter and metal and beads and fabric and it just does everything. It holds, I don't know if Polly is, Polly, honorary SMS girl Polly, she's in Florida. She's on most of the live chats. It held down carpet in her RV once. It held, somebody else needed their pants hemmed really quickly. Stacey tape to the rescue. The only thing I can say about it is if you have a spouse that works in the garage, get them their own Stacey tape, because they will come and they will steal yours and not give it back. It's perfect for just about everything. All right, so I've got one mat down. And again, remember, we're keeping easy peasy. We're assuming you've never made a card before, not ever, ever, ever. This is the first time you're picking up scissors and you bought some paper and some adhesive. So there's our first mat. Okay, pretty easy, right? Now let's do our second mat, because I at least double mat everything. At the minimum, I double mat everything. Sometimes I triple mat. I'm a girl who loves a good mat. Matting is the most effective and inexpensive way to bring focus to whatever your central point on your card or your layout is. By adding those mats, it forces your eye into the center. It's like when we used to go to the hair salon and they would frame your face. How many times were we told, oh, we're gonna frame your face? Usually that meant bangs. And I still have them. I can't laugh, I'm gonna cough, I'm still sick. Oh, that's so funny. I still have my bangs. Let me tilt on up and you can see them. Oh my gosh. Okay. SMS girl Claire came in a couple weeks ago, and she's from the UK, so bangs there are called fringe. And I'm like, oh, you went and had your hair trimmed up. She said, no, I got tired of my fringe and I just took some scissors to them. I do that more often than not. Okay, so now I have two mats. Happy day for me. And then I think I'm just gonna grab some bling. This is a little bright, but hey, we'll go for it. I wasn't gonna use I should have probably done it in some oranges, but I'm gonna use my jewel picker-upper and some bling. And this is how easy it should be to pick up bling. This is a jewel picker-upper. It's by Marvy. The tip of it is made out of rubber, so at some point you will need to wash it. Last week mine was not working, so I used a little spit. I know, don't judge. But it got the job done. I was filming, I was on camera. I'm like, I can't go run to the bathroom. Although I do hear that people on YouTube that are teaching classes, not necessarily for paper crafting, will go and literally run out and go run to the restroom. I'm like, boy, that's brave. All right, so I'm just gonna take this. These are just self-adhesive rhinestones. That's all they are. I'm not crazy about that one. I'm gonna pull that one off. That's all these are, self-adhesive rhinestones. And I like to put them down A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Fast, fast, fast. I don't want to sit there and make a chore of it. And sometimes working with bling, it can be a chore. But look at how pretty that's becoming. And I'm not going to color anything. This is your first card you've ever made for somebody. And they are going to love what you have done. Your lines might not be straight, that's okay. Your bling might be, one might have fallen off between here and there, that's okay. All they see is the love that you put behind the fact that you've made something for them. And when they realize that you made it, first off, you will never be able to buy them anything store-bought ever again. Go try and buy somebody a Hallmark card once you've made them a card. They don't want it. They want something handmade. You would be shocked at how many people save the cards that they are given. They mean that much to them. People will put them on the mantle and leave them there for years, or frame them and put them in a little frame on the mantle. These mean more to the person who is receiving it than we probably will ever understand. We just have the joy of making it. And if for some reason you have nobody to hand it off to, that's okay too. Put it in a box, get a whole bunch of them and go donate them to the church or the senior center or a hospital. That's okay too. And if there's 1 or 2 cards that you're so happy with that you don't want to give them away, don't. That's okay. Eventually you will make 1 or 2 more cards that you love even more, and you'll replace them. You'll swap out, and then you'll be ready to give them away. All right, so easy peasy. I've got some bling going on. I didn't do any coloring. All I've done is matting. And now all I have to do is put a sentiment down. So let's find, how about Birthday Girl? These are also by Katy Sue. They are pre-foiled. They already have the sentiment on it. You get 96 per package. You get some in gold, some in silver, so you have both. And I'm just going to banner it a little bit. All right, let's put some foam tape down and we're done. Told you it was an easy card. Doesn't have to be anything more than this. And people will love you for it. It's okay to get out of your head. Stop worrying. Don't judge yourself. We're our worst critic. We are so hard on ourselves. This is supposed to be fun and relaxing and joyful. Birthday Girl. Well, I think actually now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know who wouldn't love to get this card, and I didn't do anything to it. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. 1 card done. Yay for Stacey. Rock star. Now, let's take it to the next level. So let's go ahead and pull another one. So I've got this one here. All foiled. And because it's foil, that means if I add anything that is water-based, it is going to move away from the foil. The foil acts as a resist, so that when I put something water-based on it, and it touches the foil, it like repels from the foil so that it never covers up the foil. You'll always see the beautiful foiled image. That's if you're using a dye-based ink. If you're using a pigment-based ink, it depends upon which pigment-based ink it is, and if it's opaque and you put it down, it very well may cover the foil up and you lose all of that beautiful, beautiful image. So let's just play. And I've got my Ecoline markers. These are from Royal Talons. These are a fine art brush pen that is a watercolor type marker. So they love water, they react with water, they move with water, but you can also blend them together. They are not alcohol based. These blend like an absolute dream, but they are not alcohol based. They can be refilled because we sell the Ecoline jars of the liquid watercolor. What's in this jar and what's in the marker is the same thing. We use this for certain techniques, we use this for certain techniques, but we also can use this to refill this. And there's about 5 refills. You can get 5 or 6 refills out of one jar if that's all you do with it. They are a must-have. They are the best watercolor markers you will find, truly. Ecoline is from Royal Talons. Royal Talons has been around since 1899, forever. Ecoline, the Ecoline jars were developed in the 1930s. Hello, talk about long-term product. Talk about, you don't keep a product around for that kind of time if it's not amazing. So I'm gonna go in, and you see these little tops here? I'm hoping you can see them. All I'm getting is a reflection. So you see the little lines? That's where we're supposed to put our flowers. You're supposed to build your little flowers and then put them at the tops. But what if I don't want to do that? What if I just want to keep it simple? Oh, let's just go in. The nibs are out of Japan, and yes, that's important because the best nibs are made in Japan. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna color all my green. And the green I am using is 665 Heidi. Hey Heidi, I remembered this time. Sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. Heidi is a great customer that will email me. Can you tell me, can you announce what colors you're using? This is 665. And because I've got that brush tip, I can just go in and easy peasy. And because it is a dye-based ink, it is resisting the foil. So I'm not, even though I'm covering or coloring over the top of the foil, the ink just kind of pulls away from it so I don't lose the foiled image. That look good? Anything else? Okay, so I'm just going in there and coloring. Now I could take a little bit of a darker green and add a little darker green to my leaf, and then just take my lighter green and just dot, dot, dot. You have to let the ink do its job. This is not an alcohol ink. I'm not trying to blend it. This is a water-based dye ink. So if I add a little darker color, a little darker, a little darker, a little darker, a little darker, and then I just put a little bit of my lighter color over the top at that demarcation line, and then I step aside. I just step back and give it a moment to start working. And then it will start to move into each other and blend out so that you've got some little blends going on. These are so forgiving and so easy to use. And yes, I could use them with water if I wanted to palette paint. They blend so lovely. The colors are so vibrant. There are 60 colors. And I can tell you that Royal Talons is having a price increase, which is a boo-hoo. We still have them at the lower price, but the new price increase goes into effect June 1st. So I'm going to delay the price increase until at least this YouTube class is over. All right, so now I've got some green going on. And I've blended, and you can see that my foil is still perfectly fine. And because they're not an alcohol ink marker, they don't go through the back and they don't bleed. They don't bleed like an alcohol ink marker does. Oh. So let's see, what's my next color? How about a little bit of yellow? A bit of yellow. And now I can go back in there if I want. I'm just dabbing, and then I have to give it its time to do its thing. Go out a little bit more at the top. There we go. Just have to give it a little bit of time to go in and start moving. I'm not taking my brush and doing the blending. I'm not trying to blend it this way. I'm literally just dabbing some color on and then letting it do its thing. In fact, I could even take, maybe, we'll see, it's only paper, maybe even a dot of a darker, just a dot. And just a little bit of a dab. And now I need to let it do its thing. My gut is to keep going back in when I know better. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, see, my gut is to keep going back in when I know better. I know better. I know I need to leave it. And so pretty. All right, let's go in and we'll just color these real quick. Little pink there. Little pink there. And Maybe a little orange here. And a little orange here. And maybe a little light purple. There. Light purple there. Light purple there, and then we'll do these in the light purple. So again, simple card, but because it's pre-foiled, you can color without worry. Okay. Oh, I missed one. And that brush tip is so lovely. And then one last color. Now remember, all of these long stems, I'm supposed to put flowers at the end of from my Hunkydory Build a Bouquet, whether it be the vintage or the regular. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep this simple. All I did was color in. Now, I'm going to splice it down. Ready? Splice, 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 splice. And I could make a single card, or that look about right? I make 2 cards. I've got a panel there and a panel here, and you're like, but they're very small. Well, yes. We're going to make them bigger. All right, let's pick some paper for these, shall we? Let's see. I've got the dual tones, the twin tones here. If I go with the darker here, and then is there a purple? How about a purple in my pastels, that light purple? Do we like the purple? I'm going to say go for it. So let's mat it real quick. So now all I've used are some markers. I used some really great markers, but you may have markers. If you don't have markers, get the Ecolines. The Ecolines and the Pantone markers, they are amazing. And they do completely different things. Ecolines, they blend and they move, and they're a watercolor, where Pantone markers are, when you put them down, they stay where you put them. They're not water reactive at all, which means you can stamp in your Pantone in a color and then come back and watercolor it with your Ecolines. Oh my gosh, the 2 sets of markers are amazing. Okay, so we've got one mat. And let's see. I should have, if I do that, I should leave it bigger. You know what? I'll do this one this way and the other one. Let's just get this down, and that's just not a great cut, but that's okay. Do this on there and this on there. Look at how pretty is that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now you do a better job taping down than I am. I freehand. If you're a newbie, most of you are going to want to go out and buy a trimmer. Just easier to trim your paper. I just happen to freehand. I still think that needs to come down a little bit, but all right, let's put that down. And that is super pretty. And I'm making an A2 card. A2, A6. And I think because it's me, and it is me, I'm just going to finish it in that dark purple. Just that small little, just another small little frame just to kind of anchor it. I think it needs that extra little dark purple just to help it go, I'm here, I'm here. It really brings your eye. I'm here, I'm here. guess I can go this way. No. So just using the Katy Sue paper, 300 GSM. You could make a card base out of this paper. That's how heavy it is. 300 GSM is a 200 pound. Oh, this is so pretty. And now all I have to do is add my sentiment. I have that left. Before we do that, let's decide what to do with this one. And I think that one is screaming for yellows and pinks, and use the soft. I think this is going to be too soft of a pink. Yeah, I'm going to want to go more bold. Oh, that's a good one down there. This one I'm going to leave, yeah, I'm going to leave this whiter. So this one didn't take me any time at all to figure out my paper. I like the Katy Sue paper. I like that everything coordinates together, that it's handy dandy. There's plain cardstock, there's cardstock with patterns on it, there's soft colors. I just found out about the new Forever in Bloom. How beautiful is that? Okay, so we'll put this one back. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring this over in white. And this is just a piece of A4 cardstock that I'm cutting into quarters, just like you do 8.5 by 11. Usually you take your 8.5 by 11, cut it into quarters, and you get 4 A2 card fronts. I'm taking A4 and making it into 4 card fronts, which would be A6 in size. Put that right on there. So we've kept it simple. Now we're going to amp it up a little bit. So the first few cards, easy peasy. And look at us go. Keep this pretty thin. Okay. That goes there. And then the last thing I'm going to do to these two cards is just add a little bit of bling. So I'll add a little bit of bling just to the insides of my little flowers where there's some little this is the one that I cleaned. Yes, that's the one I cleaned. Put a little bling inside my centers of my flowers. Let's do this one. This is how fast it should be to put down sequins, bling, pearls. No need to struggle. Off the struggle bus. I know. Really? Yes, really. This is where some people turn me off because I just like it to be, we donate everything. All the cards go to senior centers and hospitals and churches, and I want them to get them, and I want them to go, ah! Even though my lines are not straight and my coloring is not perfect, somebody is going to see the love behind this card. And just that one little extra matte just makes my heart happy. And what's an extra 2 minutes between friends on a video, right? I know I've said it before. I went and saw Les Mis at the movie theater. This was when my mom was still with us, and a lot of the SMS staff came, and I know Les Mis like the back of my hand, and it was like a 3-hour movie, and they cut out Eponine's dying song, Little Fall of Rain. Well, they didn't cut it out, they shortened it. The song is only 2 minutes long, and they shortened it for a 3-hour movie. You know, why would you shorten? You're already 3 hours in. Let her sing her dying song. So for me, an extra minute to put an extra matte, that's like my Eponine. So let's see, what are we gonna do? This one's gold. Oh, they're both, well, of course they're both gold. So I need to find sentiments that have a gold finish to them. Oh, there's that. Oh, but here's the purple. Again, these are by Katy Sue, and they really are so wonderful. So I want the pink just for you. And the purple birthday wishes. And again, how easy were these to make? And we didn't do anything too too crazy, nothing too wild and crazy, just a little bit of watercolor markers. I took one panel. I don't know if I have another one in here. I took one panel, and instead of making, do I have another one in here? Nope. Instead of making one card, I was able to make two out of it. So I just cut it up. Just for you. And it's got that same gold foil. Now the sentiments are Katy Sue, but the card fronts are Hunkydory, and they're all done in foil. This could be a beautiful, these could be beautiful on your layouts. You could make a little mini album using these and pictures on the back and then put them together. This is so easy to do. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, it's in my hand, Stacey. Holy smokes. Birthday wishes. Okay. So now it's time to move on. We've done 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to take it up a notch. And let's pull another foil sheet out. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful too. I'm not sure if which one I'm gonna do. But let's start. We'll do this one because we did this in the simple one earlier. This time I'm gonna come back and I am gonna ink. So I'm gonna go in with my Ecolines. And put some light green down. And just go in there and color, and I'm coloring right on top of the foil. And it's not going to change my foil color. So I've started to color in. Now, a little darker green and a little dab. And a little darker green and a little dab. And I am dabbing, dab, dab, dab. And a little darker green and a little dab. And then you let the ink do its job. Don't overwork it. Sit back and let the magic happen and let the blends happen. Don't overwork. And dab, 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 dab. Not stroke, not pulling it out, just dab, dab, dab. It's almost as easy as scribble, scribble, scribble. Dab, dab, dab. And because they're not an alcohol ink, you're not looking for color families or making sure that the numbers are just two apart. Okay, so this is 601 green. This is 665 green. I'll tell you the other colors in just a minute. I can just hear. Well, she told us the one green, but then she didn't tell us the rest of the colors. And I just randomly pick colors. I do have all 60. I know that's shameful, maybe, but I use them. And I have all the Pantones, but I use them a lot. And the Pantones are refillable too. And the Pantones let me stamp in a colored ink and then come back and watercolor over the top of it, where that's pretty hard to find. And they come in the marker and they come in the jar. I just love the combination of the Ecoline and the Pantone. It's hard for me to look at other inks because I'm like, well, what else do I need? I've got it all. Okay. Now I can take, so in an alcohol ink world, these colors would never be in the same family. This would not anywhere be in the same family. But we are not in the alcohol ink world. We're not in the Copic marker alcohol or the, I don't know who else makes them, Olo or whoever. We're in the let's play world where we can get away with just about anything we want. And I can literally put a dot. And that's it, a dot. I don't even know if you can see how small the dot is. It's tiny, a dot. And then dab, dab, dab. A dot. And then dab, dab, dab. And I'm just adding a little bit of darker tone at the bottom just for some shadow. Dab, dab, dab. A dot, like the size of a little needle head. It's so small, my dot. My dots are literally, no, it's smaller than that. My dots are literally about, I don't even know if I can get it to zoom. They're so small. Just a little dot. That's all I need to add. A little extra at the bottom to give it a little bit more depth perception. Okay, so I'm done coloring. Now this is coloring everybody can do. If you can dot and dab, you can do this. And then when I'm all done, I just take and make sure that my color one's clean. Even though I was blending it into other colors and dotting and dabbing, wrong. But look at how beautiful. That's what Ecoline does. It's fine art. It makes you look better than you are because you're starting with a better quality product. Okay, so I've got that. Now let's bring in some of the flowers. I'm gonna trim a little off the side. So we've got all of these flowers that are pre-die cut. Pre-die cut. And 48 pages in each book. So all of these beautiful flowers in all of these fabulous colors. Did I miss a color? Yeah, I missed that color. Each book, oh, the girls were using this, each book has 48 sheets. And the colors are amazing, whether it be the solids or we get into the vintagey colors. They're really beautiful. It just depends upon what you want to work with. You get both books in the I Want It All. So does it even say? There's over 1,500 die cut embellishments in this one book. Oh my gosh. So, and the same in the other. So 3,000 flowers and leaves between the two books. So what kind of flower do we want? What color do we want? Let's see what color we've got here. Do something like that. We could do something like that. That looks good. I kind of like that combination. So let's pull out some flowers. Which shape and which color? Maybe I like the light ones. And I like the really dark ones. that there. And that there, that in the center. And then we'll need some leaves. I'm not 100% convinced on my flowers yet. What do we think? Are we okay with that? Do we want it brighter? I want blues instead? You know, I think I like that better. Okay, we're gonna come back and do this one, but we gotta find something for that. I think I like that combination better on that one. So what if we do something maybe in the oranges? So that, and then that. And then maybe that. And then maybe that. And maybe this one. Maybe that. All right. Now we gotta find the paper. So let's bring this one back over, because I think it'll go against that lovely. And then let's bring this one over and see if there's anything in there that makes my heart happy. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm good. Now I'm going to take my flowers, now that I've got them and I know what I'm doing. I'm going to take my flowers and I'm going to add a little bit of the wax to it. Now that I've got what I'm doing. Only took how long? So now let's grab some of the wax. So the wax is a little different than what I'm used to. It isn't like stencil butter where you would take it and you would pull it through your stencil. It's kind of spongy. It doesn't fall out. It's not quite like a luster wax. However, when you put it down, it looks like a luster wax. There are the 3 colors. So silver, gold, and rose gold. See, it kind of feels a little spongy. It works great. It's got a nice texture to it. It means that you don't overuse, that's for sure. Gold. It dries really fast. And rose gold. So your 3 colors, and you're going to get all 3 for $9.99, not for the $27, $28. And you can go over, remember, you get plain flowers. You get just plain flowers. You can pretty much make anything into these colors. Less is more. Don't pick up too much. You'd rather go back in and pick it up a couple times than pick up too much. Less is more. How beautiful those colors are. You could take all of these flowers and make them all metallic, because you get pages and pages of plain flowers. Look at how beautiful they are. It'll go over almost anything. You can metallic just about anything with this. And it's super smooth. Really smooth, not gritty. I would definitely put some press and seal across the top so it doesn't dry out over time, but it always is going to have kind of that spongy feel to it. It's different than anything else I've used, that is for sure. So this has a silver to it. But I might take just a little bit of the gold. I'm just gonna kind of distress it up. To add a little pizzazz to it. And I'm not trying to be careful or where I put it. I'm just trying to get some on so that when you move your card, you see a little bit of shimmer. And if I don't like the gold, I can come back and if I put the silver over the top of the gold, it just covers the gold. Just a little bit of metallic. I want a really light color. You could take a little sponge to do this. You could take a little Q-tip to do this. It dries really fast. So you're not waiting around for dry time. I'll put a little more gold. Still have that silver underneath it. Just a little bit more gold. So that, and then that, and then that, and then that. All right, let's build my flower. So a little bit of Stacey tape. And a little bit of Stacey tape. Ooh. I almost feel like that one's almost too big. It's almost too big. Maybe we just do 3. Yeah, maybe we just do 3. I'm just going to make a little goober and put it on my back of my flower, and then that flower kind of in the center. And then I'm going to pull the leaves because the leaves are a little bit lighter in color. This one's good. This one's good. And that one is good. And bring back. And now I've got my leaf, and I'll just take maybe a little bit of my maybe a little, keep with the gold. And not much, I'm just edging just a little bit. it there. Okay, I think I'm going to put that in the center. Maybe those two leaves. There. And we're getting there. I'm going to close this. I know that's silver. Thankfully, the lids tell you which color goes where. And I think I'm going to let these sit over there in case I decide to use them. And then I think I'm going to bring that there. And now we've built our first flower. And I used a little bit of the wax on it just to give it a little oomph. Right? And then the plain color, we also have that beautiful. Oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. And it is so light. Oh, that color is magnificent. So now the background color is from the new set. Oh, I like that. I like that better. I like that much better. Back you go. Change of mind. No, I like this one. So now I'm coordinating between the different Katy Sue sets. Easy peasy. We have totally elevated that card front, or that image for your scrapbooking. There was enough space on there that you could have mounted a picture to it, and had the leaves coming down the side. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but a little crazy is a good thing. A little crazy is okay. It's when the creativity happens. When you make no plans. So now I've used all three. I've used the twin tones, I've used the pretty pastels, and I've used the brand new Forever Blooming, all on one card. I want that to be a skinny mini mat. Just a whisper of the green. Just a whisper. Literally, just a whisper of the green. Now all we need is a sentiment. So I think I'm going to want it in the, I think I'm going to want it in the silver. How about best wishes? There we go. Oh, I think I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to add a few little blings in the center. Best wishes, that way it matches my silver foil on my leaves. I'm going to grab a few little blings. Where'd you go? A few little blings in my center, and bing, bang, boom. All right, so that's another one we did. But I do want to finish this one before we move on. And I don't think I'm going to color anything. I think I'm just going to put my flowers together and put it right on top. I'm going to cover that bow. Not so crazy about the bow. So I think I'm just going to build my flowers. And then my next flower. Got a little bit of the white showing. We'll see if I can hide that with my next flower. And my next flower. $1,500 flowers per set, and you get both sets, so that's 3,000 flowers to play with. And then my last one, I don't need. I'm kind of gonna distress them up a little bit. Gosh, I even could have put that one down. Hold, please. Oh yeah, let's throw the gold one in there. Why not? And then we'll put these back. Oh yeah, the gold one just adds a little something. Look at that. And then right on there, and a leaf. And we'll take a little bit of that gold on those leaves. And we're just gonna knock this one out super fast. Oh, this is so pretty. And I'm not going to color any of that front. Okay, let's put it together because then we're going to move on. So I know I want that there. Or maybe I should mat first and then put my flower down. Okay, so let's put that. So again, this is using the brand new Forever in Bloom, and I'm hoping that these are going to stay permanently with Katy Sue. I know that they're talking about doing even more paper packs. Love them. I would like to have them as like a core product, something that I can get into anytime I want and just use. My gut says change, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go. But my gut says change, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go with this. I was thinking what a beautiful blue. It would look beautiful with blue behind it. It would change the whole look of the card. And then the script behind it, because that's what this paper has. It has a script going on behind it. Always make sure your script is running in the right direction. I've done that on more than one occasion where I've taped my paper down and my script was running in the wrong direction. Now the script is so fine you can't tell which is up, you know, this way or this way or this way, but you can definitely tell the direction it's going, and this would have been wrong. We would have lived with it because it's only paper, and we would probably be the only ones who would notice it, but we would notice it. Just a touch. Just a touch of that blue. Yes, no, no. All right. I had to look. What if I loved it? Right over my little bow. And then a few little blings, and we're done with this one. Didn't know I was going to make this one. But once we started, it's like it's almost done. Slide to the side. That's all you do is slide to the side. Slide to the side. Done. That little gold in there helps. I'm not even sure I want a sentiment on that one. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think I'm just going to leave it. All right, moving on. So we have done basic, super basic, easy peasy. We did a little bit more and started to use our inks and did a little bit of blending, which is really dab, 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 and then let it happen. Then we really went in and added our inks and did our dab, dab, dab to get those blends. And then we had a bonus card. So time to move on. Now to play with the card bases, because the card bases are beautiful. All the little pieces kind of punch right on out. Again, you're going to want to have a trash can handy, unless you want to save them because you're going to make a shaker card or something with them, or, I mean, they make excellent confetti. think I'll do, well, now that I'm doing it, I think I'll do this one. And maybe this one. These two shapes. And this time, instead of playing with our Ecoline markers, we're gonna come in and we're gonna play with our Ecoline liquid watercolors in the jars. And we're gonna ink these cards up. They do not have to stay white. They can, but they don't have to. Just getting all the little bits and pieces out. The big ones fall out super fast. The little triangles, one by one. Oh, there's going to be some vacuuming going on Monday. All right. I think the trellis cards are beautiful. Can't you imagine with all the creatif, the fairies and the gnomes and, oh my gosh, all of the creatif that we did last week would be so beautiful up here. So beautiful on these cards. This last little one, there we go. Okay, so which one do we want to start with? Well, maybe we'll do this one first, and then we'll do the other one, and then we'll decide which one to put together. So I've got my card base, and yes, it has the matching envelopes. I'm going to ink them with my Ecoline liquid watercolor. This is the same thing that is in here. In fact, this will refill this. Easy peasy. But we use the liquid out of the jars every bit as much as we use the markers. Now I'm going to take some maker's tape and put it down because I want to make sure that I don't ink the back of my card. And then our most favorite tool here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, our baby wipe. So I'm going to start with a yellow. It's got a pipe bed in there. These are going to last you a really long time. I have been using this yellow for over almost a year and a half, and I'm still on my first jar. I'm starting to get there, but I'm still not there, and I use this yellow like it's going out of style. Now, I'm just going to drop, drop, drop. Doesn't matter if I get it on my craft mat or not. I'm going to drop, 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 maybe 4 or 5 drops, and that's it. And then I'm going to come in. And what did we do before? Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. And I'm going to start to color my card. Take my, okay, so wait a minute. Let me just, so the markers I'm using today are 601, 656, and 665 are the green. Those are the greens. 225 is the yellow I used. 579 is the lavender. 236 is the orange. 390 is the pastel pink. 361 is the fuchsia. And 661 is the teal. And then the colors I'm using right now, 661 is that teal, and 205 is my yellow. And just a couple drops, not many. Don't go too crazy. I'm being specific. I'm just trying to darken my color up in a couple areas. I'm still trying to leave a little bit of negative space. Okay. I've colored my first card. I can pull off, and I'm good to go. So I want to give it a few seconds to dry. So while this one's drying, I'm going to do this one. Same thing, take my maker's tape. And over the top. And then I just put a second line down. Just in case I get a little crazy with my dabbing. All right, this time I'm going to use a pink and a blue. So my blue is 553 and my pink is 381. New baby wipe. And grab my pink. Four drops will get me started. Okay, maybe a little bit more. This is pretty soft in color. So little drops. You can always build your color, but less is more so that you don't overdo. Okay, that's a beautiful shabby chic pink. That's a gorgeous pink. It is beautiful. All right, let's grab some blue. Now this is a deep blue. I'll come back and add some pink. And it's a deep blue. So less is more. Am I done? Darken it up in some areas. And I took it straight to my baby wipe. All right, I think I'm gonna let it be. Fold. Pretty, right? Now before I decide what flowers I want to use on it, I'm going to decide what paper I want to use with it. So I've got both of these. And well, honestly, I think that this paper is going to be beautiful behind here. Oh my gosh, that's going to be gorgeous. I'm just going to fussy cut this. Doesn't have to be exact. I just have to be close. And I'm going to mount this to the inside of my card. So I'm actually going to take a little bit more off the side because I'm going to mount it here. So it opens like that. So the blue is gorgeous. The blue looks phenomenal against that. Let's see what we've got for here. Maybe it needs a little bit more blue to it. Nope. And I was using this teal. Yeah, I think I like it a little darker. With a little more blue. Oh, I think I like that a lot better. See how easy these are to use? They blended right in together, even though this was already dry. Look at how beautiful that is. So let's pick a color. Oh, that's too close. No, no, no. That won't work. No, no, no. That's too soft. That's close. Bring the whole pile over here and see. That blue just happened so perfectly for the, oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's the same yellow. think it's going to have to be that one. I think that's as good as we're going to get. Okay. Let's fussy cut it. And again, I just have to be close. I don't have to be exact because we're going to tape it to the inside. I'm going to take a little off the bottom. A little off the side. And there we go. Now we pick the flowers. I think definitely the pink. And definitely the yellow. Okay, that was easy. See, sometimes it's super easy and sometimes it takes me forever. So I'm going to tape this down. I'm going to take a little bit of Stacey tape. Maybe 1/4 inch would be better. Yeah, 1/4 inch better. So all of this is going to get hidden. All of this is just going to get hidden right away once I back it. Close it up. And I'm good. I love coloring the cards. It changes everything about them. The white is darling, absolutely darling, but once you start adding color to the cards, it amplifies everything and it gives you more options. I could have done these in browns and just any color with all the flowers. Oh my gosh. Purples and pinks. I love the blue and the pink. That is making my heart very happy. And I'll put just a little one up here just to hold everything in place. So let's expose the sticky. little bit more off the side. And close it up. And then all we have to do is decorate. Now I think I'm going to take a little bit of maybe the rose gold. And just add, just with my finger. Just so it has a little bit going on. And then maybe on this one, I'll take the silver. I need a little bit of piece of tape up there. Not too much. Just to add a little metallic here and there. Maybe a little right there. And I might even take a little bit of gold. Right over some of that rose gold, just to warm it back up a little bit. Oh, it looks good. See, there's that, there it was. Ooh. Oh, I like it with both of them. Oh yeah. But I need just a little bit of tape at the top of this one. Just to hold in place. There we go. What do we think? Totally changed them from what they look like. Completely different. Let's see. Barely a resemblance. But we're not done. I don't even know if I'm going to use any. This. And that. Just not sure about that one. I think that looks better. And then right there. And then I think I like these leaves. And just one flower up in the corner. Just one. And maybe just a little tiny touch of the silver. Just the tiniest little touch of the silver. Okay, and that one on top. And that one on top. And then a little bit of silver on this one. So I just did it on the first and the last. And a little bit of tape. All right, I'm gonna put it down. That blue is so perfect behind there. And then a sentiment. And I think for the sentiment, I'm going to grab the bigger ones. These are also from Katy Sue. They come in these frames, and these frames are meant to go in their 8 by 8, 6 by 6. They have these cards that make like a easel that you can stand up. I just like the sentiments in them, so I they look like this, and you get 8 of them. 8 different colors of frames, which you can use somewhere, but you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 sentiments, 56 sentiments that I love. I just love the sentiments. So we don't do much with the frame, but I love the sentiments, especially for you. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put a little silver around that. Don't paper cut yourself. Just a little bit of silver all the way around. Oh yeah, especially for you. And we'll pop it. I love this card. If I was foam tape, where would I have gone? Oh, way under here. Woo. It has a little bit of silver. What do we think? Then you can put your sentiment on the inside, but look at the pretties. And this card started like this. And look at what we did to it. Okay, we'll finish this one, and then we're done. Maybe I use the orange? No, I'm not gonna love the orange flowers. I'm gonna love the yellow flowers. That's what I'm gonna love. No, I think that one's gonna be too small. I think I need the bigger ones. Is there a slightly bigger star than that one? I think this star is going to be too big. Maybe this one. Okay, I'm okay with that. And again, I'm not being careful. I'm just getting some color down. I'm even going to put a little rose gold on it as well. Just a little bit. And I'm only going to do the first one and the last one. Little metallic there. And we'll put that one on top. And then this one. So we started super simple. And every card we did a different technique and a different way to use the exact same products. And each card, we just elevated it just a little bit more each and every time. To where you may start with the really simple and basic, which is great. They're beautiful. Nobody's ever said ooh to a simple card. Trust me. There's a whole company named Simple and Basic for a reason. They make beautiful dies. Oh, see, I think that's going to be lovely. Maybe this one. Oh, it's a good thing that lid was on. Whew. Do they have it any darker? They have it in the vintage. Yes. That is better. Oh, much better. Okay, let's put it down. Let's put my lids on everything. So again, I would take some press and seal, but for $10 to get all 3 jars, holy smokes. Little goes a long way, and it kind of has more of a spongy feel than I'm accustomed to. But it works great. I like that you don't get too much on your finger at one time. A little bit here. And then a sentiment. And we have played the day. So I guess maybe I should have you post something. I don't know. What did you like best? Did you like the new paper from Katy Sue, the new Forever in Bloom that matches what we've already been using? Well, that's brand new too, though. Did you like the Hunkydory, the card bases? Were you all about the different foiled toppers that are pre-done and you can color them in? What made your heart happy today? You tell me, what made your heart happy today? What part of today's class made your heart happy? And then one of the big sentiments. Just because I have more space to fill. Sending birthday hugs. Meh. Keep growing, wishing you luck, you brighten every day. I like that, you brighten every day. And a little bit of the gold around it. See, I like that you don't get too much on your finger at any one time. I can be heavy-handed. Done. You brighten every day. All right, you guys. I'm not going to get this far and not finish. Done. Made with the wax, made with a white card base, made with pre-die cut flowers. These are just, these are amplified from way back here, which is stunning on its own. Simplicity has a place to taking one panel and making 2 cards out of it, to really getting in there and dabbing that color. And look at how pretty is that. And then the bonus card, because I had the flower made already. And then we really, we changed everything. We changed everything. It stopped being white. We inked, we colored, we waxed, we made our flowers. And we did it all using the Hunkydory. We have it in the I Want It All bundle or open stock, very little in open stock. We have the card bases by themselves. So if you just love the card bases, absolutely. We have the 3 colors of wax. It's a premium wax metallic finish in the silver, the rose gold, and the gold, and it's not $27 anymore, almost $28. We have it down to $9.99, and it will go in this week's YouTube class and in the warehouse sale. Not sure when we'll add it to the warehouse sale, but at some point it'll be added into the warehouse sale. We have the brand new collection from Katy Sue in paper, and it really is just lovely. It is so beautiful, and it all coordinates. Oh, that would have been a good one to use too. It's just stunning paper, and it will work with your twin tones if you've already purchased the twin tones, and it will work with your dotty pastels if you've already purchased, or pretty pastels. So 3 new papers from Katy Sue, 300 GSM, 24 in each collection, 2 of each color, and everything has a mix and match. It has a light and a dark. So you can pull from different collections to make magic happen. You saw, we did it today. And then, of course, we always have the little sentiments and things like that on sale. Oh, and all the Ecoline. I put all the Ecoline on sale. The markers, the jars, it's all available. Yay for Ecoline. It makes doing something like this as easy peasy as it gets. All right, let's talk samples. Let me wipe up my desk. And let's talk samples. So you need to be posting your comment. Post a comment because it's telling me to pick a winner. So hurry and post your comment. I'm going to do 1 set of samples, and then I'll pick a winner and I'll do the 2nd set of samples. Okay, so these are mine. So here's the full panel. I cut mine in half. And this is done in black, so it doesn't have the foil. It was done in the black panel. So you get the gold, the silver, and black. And this was done by honorary SMS girl Patty. And then we have, oh, that's pretty. So that's totally different than what mine looks like. It is the same item, completely different than what mine looks like. Bam. All done with the Katy Sue paper and peelables there. And this is Dortina. They're alike, but different. Oh, see, and again, look at, this is different than what I did. This time using the Katy Sue twin tones as the card base because it is 300 GSM. This is Gale. It's beautiful, Gale. And again, peelables in the, I guess we'll have to leave the peelables on sale because the girls used them a lot. We had them on sale this week, so we'll do it again. This is stunning, Gale. And then here, this is one of the panels that you get. Honorary SMS girl Katy did this, and then she just started to layer all of her flowers. She just took one of the purple sets and just started laying all of her flowers, and you've got, again, the Katy Sue paper in the back. And here, the jar is part of the card fronts that you're going to get, and you put the flowers on top of them. This is Katy again, and light coloring, just a little bit of coloring. Pretty, right? Best wishes from Dortina. So pretty, Dortina. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the peelables because they used them everywhere. But this is beautiful, how she had the flowers come off and then she trimmed them down. Love that. But I mean, totally different again. And then Thanks by Catherine. So she fussy cut out the jar and then she added the flowers. So this is going to be in one of the pads you get from Hunkydory that has the gold, the silver, and the black images for you to add your flowers to. Oh, this is lovely. Gail, this is lovely. So she just took the strip that I colored in. Look at that. This is lovely. All of her flowers are beautiful. And she just used it as a border. She cut it all the way down to a border. I thought I cut mine down. She cut hers all the way down to just a border, but it's stunning. That's honorary SMS girl Gail. Here we have Wild Heart, Perfectly Imperfect. Vulnerability is strength. Mary. So Mary used the lattice card. She built her flower, a little bit of the wax here and there. And then this frame in foil comes in your Hunkydory as well. You'll get it in the gold foil, the silver foil, and black. Deepest Sympathy. This is beautiful. This is very nice. Gail. Gail really rocked it. It's gorgeous. Gosh, the silver in the middle is just stunning, and that was done with the wax. Amazing. Oh, this one's pretty too, Katy. Perfectly Imperfect. So you see where I didn't do anything more to mine because mine was a leftover. Katy went in there and she added blooms to it. So lovely. All with the Katy Sue paper. I was going to say this looks like a Dortina card, and it is. So you've got the foil as the wreath, and then she's come in and colored and decorated. Love that Dortina. And I love this one too. Patty, I love this one. So she didn't do anything to the foiled boss, she just left it be, but her flowers look amazing with a little bit of gold on them. And then she's used some of the Katy Sue paper. Really lovely, Patty. Ooh, this one's nice. Dortina. I would not have guessed Dortina. She's got the heart with the foil, and you'll get it. And she's fussy cut it out. You're gonna get a whole panel. And then she came in with the florals. I would not have guessed this to be you, Dortina, but I do love it. You are enough. You are enough. All of you. All the honorary SMS girls and guys, they are more than enough. Okay, I'm picking a winner. I'm gonna go pick a winner. I'm picking a winner right now. I'm gonna post a winner right now. I'm posting the winner right now because I'm about to get on to my second set of samples. Posting the winner. I'm not gonna necessarily look and see what you posted. I'm just gonna let my, see, it says pick a winner. I'm just gonna let my mouse do it, and I've picked it and I've posted it by now, I hope, and if not, it'll be up in just a minute. Isn't this gorgeous? This is Catherine. So the wheelbarrow is also in, it's foiled and it's in your Hunkydory, and Catherine fussy cut the wheelbarrow out, and then she used some of the gold to just cover up the flowers. And here we have from Patty. She kept the card white, and again, she used some of the paste, the wax, to make those flowers. They just dance. Patty, it's beautiful. Really beautiful. And this one is beautiful, Dortina. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. The blues are amazing. The girls really did a great job, didn't they? They always do a great job. I don't want to say that they don't always do a great job, but sometimes something just comes along and it's like, wow, 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 wow. She fussy cut the vase out, and then all the flowers. I mean, you get 1,500 pieces in each of the flower pads. This is beautiful. I helped with this. This is Patty, right? So Patty got this all done, but it was all white over here, and she's like, I need something. And I said, Patty, you need to take that paper, and then you just need to put a border down the side. But then she said, I'm gonna go get something that has an edge to it and die cut. And I think it came out beautiful. I think this is stunning, Patty, and that is exactly what you needed. Easy peasy. Oh, and who made the shaker? Overachiever, Catherine. Catherine made a shaker. Flowers, bling, lattice, sentiment on the back. Okay, you. I see what you did there. Oh, hello. Catherine again. Catherine took the flowers and she colored the white flowers. Well, you could color any of the colors because the the wax goes right over it. So she colored flowers, put them down onto black paper, and then she ran it through an embossing folder. Beautiful, Catherine. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, who did this? Gail. Holy smokes, Gail. Okay, so Gail used a piece of acetate behind hers. Hello, gorgeous. And then she cut the the vase out, added the flowers, and she inked these flowers. She used white ones and she inked them. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody's gonna want this card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Gail. And it just keeps getting Claire, okay, the heart. She fussy cut the heart out. Bam. How cute is this? And all the paper is the Katy Sue paper. Okay, Claire. These are just amazing. They just get better and better. Claire again. Beautiful. She left the panel, but she trimmed it down, and then she took the white flowers and went in there and she added a little bit of Ecoline and went to town. It's beautiful, you guys. See, I don't see the samples before I see them at the same time you see them. Katy. Okay, so the little planter box is in the foil and you're going to get that. And then she put it on the lattice work and she's got the little flowers blooming up. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, and the book. Mary, the book. Yes, you get the books and the frame. Oh, thankful for all your help, Mary. This is wonderful. I'm glad somebody did the books. And then special birthday. This is Mary again. You guys, these are just stunning. They're just beautiful. You all did such a great job. The last one I have is from Claire. And she did a paper bag. She was doing a paper bag journal. And here she's got the flowers. And then this is the piece here. This is the piece that the flowers popped out of. She just laid it back down and went in and doodled in the center of it. This is the leftover piece that she just trimmed out, taped down, and went in and doodled. Right? Hello, Claire. Amazing, especially since she hasn't been feeling well. Both she and I were still coughing like mad. Trying not to. So that's it, you guys. That's today's class. Hunkydory, Ecoline, gold, silver, rose gold, metallic waxes that are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Katy Sue, a little bit of everything for you. And we started at the very beginning, which was a really good place to start. And then we just kept getting a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. We did all of these, you and I. What did you get done? Were you crafting at your craft table while I was doing this? What did you get done? I'm pretty happy with what I got done. So where do you find all of this product? Well, Scrapbooking Made Simple in our retail store. Yes, we have it available. Very limited. Call. And in our online store, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. But quite a bit of this product you might be able to find at a local independent retailer. We certainly appreciate you shopping with us. I have to make payroll every Friday, and then there's rent. I mean, there's a cost. Anybody who said that being a small business owner is you're gonna like be making bank, they lied. But what I do get is I get fulfilled personally. I may not be ever a millionaire, but I'm a millionaire in all of the friends and love and creativity I get to play with every day That is well worth, that's better than making bank. You can't buy happiness, right? Some people say you can try, but I don't think you can buy it. I think you have to find it within, and then you have to share it, because when you share it, it comes back to you. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Thanks for hanging with me today. I will see you on Monday for the opening day of the summer 2026 warehouse sale. Up to 90% off. Every Monday, we introduce new manufacturers. The first Monday is Sizzix, Jacquard, and I don't know what Mr. SMS was doing with them in his office, but a few Simply Defined and Simply Refined products left. And then the Monday after that, I introduce more manufacturers. And the Monday after that, more manufacturers at up to and sometimes more than 90% off. That is stop the traffic, drop the mic. But please watch the video on the terms and conditions. All right, you guys, have a good night. I'll see you Monday, 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye.